today we're going to be building a very well-known theme park flat ride inside of Theme Park Tycoon 2. Last video I built a small and very fancy movie theater, but since most of you are theme park enthusiasts like me, this time I decided to go with a classic feature of a theme park. So today we're going to be building a huge Ferris wheel. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I started by making the very center of our Ferris wheel, which is gonna be not too big but also not too small. It's gonna be about double the size of the default Ferris wheel that we have in the game, which really sucks. So I started making these metal things that we're gonna spin around, and that is when I made my first mistake. Yeah, I made them way too big, so I deleted them and then I made it a lot thicker. And yeah, that looked way better. Then I started making the Ferris wheel's cabins, or the gondolas, or whatever you want to call them. And there we go, we have a very nice looking lower part of our cabin. And now I'm gonna start making the seats, which I'm not gonna make too detailed because of the item limits. And I am also planning on posting this Ferris wheel in the TPT2 Workshop. So yeah, as you may know, you have a 1,000 item limit to post your things in the workshop. So I'm gonna make this not too detailed, but also not too simple. And I just realized I'm talking as if I were making this right now. And no, the answer is no, I'm not building right now. This is a time lapse, as you may have noticed. I'm just doing a very nice voiceover to keep it entertaining. I think it was obvious anyways. Okay, so I finished the cabin and I'm gonna hang it over here. And I just realized I'm still talking in present tense. I'm just gonna keep talking in present tense because, I don't know, it's easier. So after hanging one in here, in here, in here, here, and also here, and then all the way, I made it look actually like a Ferris wheel, but it still lacks a little bit of detail. Well, actually a lot of detail, so I started making this circle around it. And it is already starting to take shape. So I just copy and pasted it to the other side, and then copy and paste it again and make it a little bit shorter. And that one I was painting it like the same color of the metal. Then I started making the middle. I don't know what this part is called, but it's the middle part. And I started making the supports that's gonna support our Ferris wheel and make it stable. So once I finished these supports, I copy and pasted them once again to the other side, completed this part of the middle, made it a little bit bigger. Then I added more detail to the supports. Actually, they're not gonna look detailed at all, but it's okay, it's gonna look like a Ferris wheel. And yeah, talking about a Ferris wheel, we finished our Ferris wheel. Hooray, now it's time for a very nice cinematic shots. Then after doing the free cam cinematic shots, I remembered that this Ferris wheel still had to be lighted up. So I just went ahead and started lighting up the Ferris wheel by adding these poles. Then I quickly added some spotlights to illuminate the poles. And that is how I illuminated a Ferris wheel inside of Theme Park Tycoon 2. This was all for today. Please make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video and let me know down below what would you like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next video.